Alright, sorry about that. Let me check. I got my webcam up. I had to restart the stream. Sorry, guys. I don't want to put myself now. Hopefully we can get you back, Scotty Andrews. I wonder if I restart the stream and you still have it on screen, does it keep you in? Or do you have to refresh your page? But I got it. Alright. So I've got the bunny. Good.
You extract the port.
I'm going to have to amalgamate those streams later. Oh, did I not get the computer? Oops. Go back to the Lars family land speeder. Oops. Don't get the unstable ordnance. I don't even remember what the unstable ordnance is for.
After taking...
I'm not going to do the right click to... Lightning. I didn't die.
You take the jar into custody. Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
Uh-oh. Don't press it.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon supercomputer project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time, and all proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
Again. It's always down to Wilco.
A darn cute bunny. You plug the mobile power cylinder into the laptop. You liberate the battery from the... You plug the mobile... Your Pocket Pal now has power. Your Pocket Pal now has power. Now all you need is a place to use it.
Okay. You can't just use it.
Hey, keep your hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
No idea. But I should probably save it before I die. Yeah, this thing. Slime. There it is. Speed. Do I use the jar?
You're too far. You can't do that from where you stand. You can't.
Ah! How come?
Either you or the slime will have to be in a different position.
Bye, slime. Was this downhill? I want it. Ah!
As the green slime dissolves the flesh from your bones, you think, hey, this stuff consumes 47 times its weight in acid.
Slime food, cream of Roger. Yum.
You have an imp.
Can't remember how to catch the slime. It's gonna acid me now, isn't it? No? Where'd it go? Ah.
Okay,
I did it.
you scoop up the slimy secretion.
Uh-oh.
Better get away now before it scoops you up.
Uh-oh. Go, Roger. Yes, I got away from it. You scoop up the slimy secretion. Now get up that ladder. Oh. Now can I remember what to do? I have to get in this ship, I think. This is just like being on Pestulon. I need to get the unstable ordnance first. Well, get out of here. Can I not get the unstable ordnance? I was hiding. Come on. Okay, that's not hiding from those guys, only from the robot.
Keep your hand. We're glad.
Interesting. I can't remember how to get that now. Ah! Zoop. Okay. That's not it. Yeah.
This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed.
But I didn't get the unstable ordnance. Am I not meant to have it? Can't remember what it's for. Bye! I'm missing it, whatever it is. Oh, that was their landing gear coming out. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a guard there.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Gruff, schluff, ruff, ruff.
Mega seed of zaps. Java feel zagold.
Uh-oh.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers.
And
your
finally...
adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing happens. You're already there, Roger.
Whoops. I know. I have to use my...
There is...
I can't use it?
It's a button with a strange symbol on it. You vaguely remember these symbols from your 5th grade time theory class with crazy Mrs. Drimple.
Does anyone remember what to do with these buttons? Is this one of those manual things? What's both? Oop, there's the credits. Manual. Here we go. The manual is in the... How do I read the manual? How come it won't download? Do I not have to be out of the game? I'm playing on good old gaming and I can't remember how to get the manual. It downloads. There we go. Getting file list. Oh, wallpapers. Avatars. Space Quest 4 manual. Wow, cool. The manual is not working. I can't see anything to read in the manual.
The powerful quad time and nothing.
Nothing happens. I don't remember what to do here.
It's some sort of monitor, probably used to monitor something or other.
Maybe this thing down here?
The large compartment doesn't actually open. The time pod's interior... The small access panel is inaccessible. This is a... It's a button with a strange symbol on it. You can't do that. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
I don't remember what to do here. Does anyone know?
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
I don't know.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and nothing.
Finally, nothing happens.
The powerful time and nothing.
Or I have to fill up the whole screen, maybe?
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and finally, nothing.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And finally, nothing happens.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and finally...
It worked! That was the reverse of what was in there when I got in it. Oh, damn it. That was the reverse code of what was on the screen when I got in the in the time machine. All right, get out of there. I love the time machine. It looks so awesome. Oh, Shadow.
You get the feeling you're not alone here.
You get the feeling you're not alone here.
The water here is quite deep. Here at the base of the buttes lies the legendary Sea of Estros. The shimmering crystal clear water is calm and inviting, giving no hint of the currents that could suck you under fast enough to pull your skin off.
Oops.
Don't. It needs salt.
It needs salt.
Hello!
Not usually something you want to do, Wilco.
Hey, keep your hand. You can't use that.
I'm not doing it to myself. I'm doing it to the rock.
I'll bet you wish you...
Ah.
As you look around at the towering rocks, immense formations carved over
Bumfluff,
millions
thank
of years,
you for joining
you can't
us.
help but be overwhelmed by a sense of your own insignificance. As you look around
We
at the
just got
towering
out of
rocks,
Space Quest
immense
12 and
formations
now we're in
carved
Space
over
Quest 10.
millions of years, you can't help but be overwhelmed.
Yeah. We're in Space Quest 10, Latex Babes of Estros. I just had a bit of trouble with the... So the button sequence for that time pod used to be a anti-piracy thing, but in the digital version of the game, you don't... There's no... So you used to have to use the manual to do this thing, and they use that as an anti-piracy way of stopping people copying their game. But in the digital version of the game on Good Old Gaming, sometimes a whole row of these buttons works, or sometimes the reverse of Space Quest 12's code works. So I did the reverse of Space Quest 12's code. So we got out of that bit. Oops.
That button.
Anyway, now I'm trying to figure out what to do in the Latex Babes of Estros. That's the saddest part about the ending of Space Quest game's design was that they never got to Space Quest 10 and Space Quest 12. It would have...
Whoa! What was that?
It would have been good to see what they did if they got up to that game. Oh, now I've got this. What about down here? Anything? I don't know what to do again. Oh!
We're glad you could place.
No! think I need this. How do I get this? How do I get the unstable ordnance? Or do I not need it? I thought I needed it for something. As usual, you've been a real padload.
This seems to be a rub.
Lick it, yep. He said it a few times. I think I said earlier in the stream. Oh, there you go, bum fluff. Oh, actually, I said that to don't mess with it. There's been a few times that he says, don't mess with it. Had to restart my stream because I had the camera on in Discord and then I couldn't turn it on the stream that was running, so...
Why don't you drop down and give me 20, you big piece of trash?
Alright, Bumfluff has spent his points. I'm not actually wearing any pants. You're gonna see me in my shorts doing some push-ups. Alright guys, time for push-ups. Been a while actually, been a few weeks. Yeah, it's pants off day. I was in hang on a sec. I will set myself up and then we can have a no pants sit-ups session. Where am I gonna where do I put this camera again? Oh, I gotta change the size of the screen. Can I die standing here in front of this spaceship? Dum dum dum. There you go, you got the shot. Short shorts. They're just short shorts. Okay. 20. Oh, I guess I'm doing sit-ups. There. Put the camera. I'm wheezy. Put the camera in a position where you can't see my shorts when I get back up. That is a lot harder than I remember it being last week or last time. That's what I get. Bumfluff says, you must be pretty good at sit-ups. No, I need to do it more regularly. Victory! Thank you. Now, hopefully no one else comes on to ask for sit-ups.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Grrrk, schluff, urrup.
Mega seed of that, which have all feelers.
Alright, back to this reverse code. A T A question mark A Is it that thing here?
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space
hope it's the
bend
same
under
code,
the
'cause that's
fibrillations
the
of the
code that I
time-rip
use.
transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing but...
Oh crap, it wasn't the same code. Really?
the power of time and nothing.
Uh-oh. Probably have to reload then. I thought it was going to be the same code. Let's try this one first.
The power of time and...
Oh, that time it was the question marks. Uh-oh. Why did it freeze? Oh, don't. We can't save over the game. Because I might have the wrong code here. Let's do a new save. Let's call it code. Gonna call it that. Good.
Whoa! What was that?
Whoa! What was that? And that, Shadow. Some lady with
You
a
get the
spear.
feeling you're not alone here.
How do I trigger something here? Whoop!
Wow, what an incredible view! Don't keep your hands to your...
Oh, that's it.
Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with
It
it.
tastes like nothing you'd ever want to put your tongue on again. That's not... Nah, you'd rather not. You never know where it's been.
There they are. Acid its fingers.
Can't use that here.
I have nothing.
Hey, those Talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either.
Oh.
You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
Woohoo! Well, let's get out of here. Was that okay? Was I meant to do that? Yes! No! The latex babes! Oh ho ho!
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
Said you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Yeah.
Into the sub, flyboy.
Don't have to ask me twice.
It's not a good... Gee, maybe you should walk right on up to her and give it a try. Not...
Alright, I'll get in the sub. Into the sub, flyboy. Oh, it's Subnautica.
You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy. What have I stepped into this time? You're not sure what it is, but you bet it would look cool spewing through the propellers.
This is Zandra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door.
A spotlight illuminates the floor of the cave as the sub makes its way through the eerie darkness.
Oops, I just skipped whatever that person was saying. I got put in a Seamoth. I feel like my camera is in the wrong position. Is that better? Who's this one?
You wonder if she has a boyfriend.
Now you're in a moon pool. That's actually what it's called too. Moon pool.
Sit down.
No thanks.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Shut
This is a family
up.
game.
Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you not to run out on me. Thoreen is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture. I'll let the two of you get acquainted. Thoreen, do your stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra.
No. Oh, she looks
Let me
scary.
introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Epirip 357, the most powerful hand hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off. I've always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll know the meaning of the word pain. Ah! It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
Ah, it's the sea slug. Oh dear.
You can't do...
Here,
Desperately, you try to push the button, but the restraints are just too tight.
use your thumb. Oh. He did it.
Nothing.
Uh-oh. What do I do? I got eaten.
We're glad you could play
Oh, it's slug food now. Not slime food. Oh, now we're back to here. Damn it. I think the tentacles did the restraints. I'll try again.
Whoa!
Whoa! What was that? He looks like he's balding in this shot. I always thought he was going to become bald here. He looks like such an old man here. But he's got a nice six-pack there. Look at that baby.
Hey, those Talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either.
What happens if I get out of this hole now without waiting for this dude?
You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
What would he do? Thoreen, do your stuff. Zondra.
You've got to. This is
I'm sorry, Zondra. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I was going to try and save it there.
Say, there's an odd-looking specimen. You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy. You're not sure what it...
This is Zondra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door.
What have I stepped into this time? You think to yourself...
Activate the door.
Oh, that's what she said. Activate the door. Docking the Seamoth in the moon pool. Ah, Subnautica. What a sad state of affairs last week. Can I save here? I don't know how possible it is to screw up your game. Oh, Buffalo spent his points.
Sit down.
You'll always miss if you never fire. Is that what happened to me? I missed. I can't change the speed yet.
Comfy.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco. Oh, I can't change the speed. Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you not to run out on me.
I want to change the speed.
Thoreen is quite I'll
with.
Wow, that face is scary.
This is. I've always. Now.
Oh.
It's a sea slug!
Run, girls! Still there. Okay. No? Now. Yeah. Very slow mo.
Desperate.
Oh, I did it. Okay, now what? Acid.
Nothing. It would. Nothing.
Ah. Maybe one of the tools. Get myself out of the restraint. Bumper says you'll never get back to, up to where you died unless you get back to where you died. That's right.
Comfy, Mr.
Hey, what are you doing?
Can I save this? Oh, yeah,
Shut up. I'll teach Thoreen. I'll let...
With pleasure,
maybe I can grab this thing.
Zondra.
Let me.
No.
This is. I've. Now.
What about me?
Desperate. Keep your hand. You can't. You can't. Keep your hand. We're glad.
What do I do?
Sit down.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go.
Shut, I'll teach you. Doreen, I'll let...
With
Let me. This is Epirip 357. I've all now.
Give me the epi whip. I'll use it on the tentacles.
It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
It's a man-trap restraint system. Shiny stainless steel instruments.
Ah, laser it. It wasn't me that pressed the button.
Our hero!
You can tell that it was that can because that can looks like it's a different color.
Wasn't he great, girls? Well, Raj, I guess we can call it even. Thank you for ridding our fortress of that slimy, awful sea slug. I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing. Sorry. Can we still be good friends?
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
No, Roger. You were right. You don't need to spare my feelings. It just wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well, girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go
Well,
shopping.
wait a minute. Let's talk about this. I want to get married. Let's go shopping.
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12.
Uh-oh.
Well, what have we here?
This is the rebel scum we captured in the Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a concern. Wilco will surrender to us once he has learned we have captured his son. Then he will be destroyed once and for all.
The Galaxy Galleria. Here it is.
Sail!
Didn't she say, look, girls? Look, girls, sail. Games. Let me in, I love games.
You talk to yourself. You never... You can't do that.
What's this red thing?
Probably some kind of customer detection system.
Oh. And what's this thing?
Wow, an Autobox teller machine! You play with the buttons, but the machine does not respond.
Alright guys, just give me a sec. I gotta go turn the aircon off before I get in trouble. And I'll turn the screen off so you can't see my shorts. And I'm back. Did anyone figure out what to do here? Carry on. Has so good. Division of Blatz. ENT. Blatz. Welcome to How So Good.
Welcome to our automated catalog. Let us be your gateway to what's new and exciting in the world of 24th century electronics. Through the pages of our automated catalog, you will find gifts for the whole family. For Dad, look in electronic gadgets for our selection of stereo components. For Mom, peek into the electronic mommy for a variety of labor-saving devices and marital aids. For Sis and little brother, browse our Technotots toy department for the latest in electronic playborgs. Shopping our automated catalog is as easy as snapping your digital appendages. Using your mouse or tab key, simply point to the menu item of your choice and press enter, or click the mouse button. Should you get confused, simply return to the top menu and begin anew. Thank you for choosing us for all your electronic needs. We know you'll find just what you're looking for, and if you don't, we're wrong and you should look somewhere else. These special sale items are available for a limited time only. Availability is limited to items in stock, as is only no returns. Some items may be demo models, scratched, dented, or just not in very good shape. No warranties expressed or implied apply to these items. No refund or exchange. Re-Shrink Wrap 2000. Work for a large retail software chain? Like to take the products home and diddle with them? The Re-Shrink Wrap 2000 re-shrink wraps any size software box. Is that game new or used? Only you'll know for sure. Keep the customers guessing. Dealers only, please. 1,033 Buckazoids.
1,033 Buckazoids? What? Sorry, dealers only. Great, thanks.
Faux Components Swiss Army Micro Entertainment Center. Styled to look like a real set of miniature components, this is a complete home entertainment center in one 4x6-inch box. Includes CD-ROM unit, turntable, dual cassette with HyperWow and Mega Flutter, unfolding 84-inch digital color projection multiscreen TV, corkscrew, and toothpick. 2,275 Buckazoids. Back-ordered. None currently available.
Great. Back-ordered. FCS Fixamic. Good old Swiss Army products. I didn't see Bumfuff said childhood ruined and then lick the escalator. We'll lick the escalator once we get back to it.
Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor. Ever notice how flat and unexciting normal stereophonic, quintrophonic, and octophonic recordings are? With the Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor, your music will seem to come from 12 directions. In front of you, behind you, either side of you, 4 midpoints in between, above you, below you, from inside of you, and from the upstairs neighbors. 877 Buckazoids. Discontinued.
Oh, it's discontinued.
CD-GI-ROM TV. Move over CD-ROM, CDG, CDI, and CD-TV. CD-GDI-ROM TV does everything the others do and more. Besides accepting the formats mentioned above, CD-GI-ROM TV also plays high-quality Laserdisc movies, sure to become popular any century now. 842 Buckazoids. Estimated delivery, summer 2735.
Wow, that's only 700 years away. Oh, it's not available until 700 years, okay.
Pocket Pal Portable Terminal. Say, is that a complete workstation in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Now you can carry the power of a dumb terminal around with you without even creasing your jumpsuit. Includes chiclet-style keyboard and dentine-style mouse. 3,406 buckazoids.
Ooh, it's available. I need 3,400 buckazoids.
Pocket Pal connector. If you're a proud owner of our ever-popular Pocket Pal portable terminal, you have no doubt noticed that without the proper connector, it is virtually useless. Fortunately, at this moment, our exclusive Pocket Pal connector is on sale for just 1,999 buckazoids. Get yours now before the price goes up even further.
I don't have enough buckazoids. Oops. Oh no.
Faux components Swiss.
Oh, do I have to listen to all of these?
Iceman.
Iceman Ice Machine. Recalled by manufacturer. You guys can read it. Epicea. You can now remove unsightly chia growth from the upper lip. Nice. Oh, that's only 32 buckazoids, but it's not available in the spiral arm. Oh, right, I'm in the spiral arm. Dandy recipe beamer. Imagine this situation: the ambassador from Corona is coming for dinner. Corona. And all you have is handy is a can of condensed cream of Vorat soup and a box of nano wafers. Sounds good, but it's not. Estimated date of uplink. Sorry, no.
Cyber debunker.
If your offspring is turning out to be just another rotten cyberpunk, you need the cyber debunker. Under UCC investigation. Alright, we don't have any money. Thank you for shopping at Hurts So Good.
Very well. You give the moving walkway a warm kiss. Now you both feel special.
Did you know that it was going to say that to the moving walkway? Monolith Burger! Oh.
No shirt, no shoes, no service!
Bumfluff did know that it was going to say that. Did you play this game? Oh, and tall. Big and tall. Hey.
Pardon me, sir. You appear to be in dire need of my services. Let me know if there is anything I can get for you.
Yes, I need pants.
There is...
I see. Well, all right. Let me get your measurements. We've got just the thing for the likes of you. I assume you will be wanting something in the generic Space Hero line? These will do for you. Try them on in the dressing room here if you wish.
You change your clothes, not forgetting the items in your pocket. You never know when you'll need them.
I don't have money.
You step out looking good as new.
That will be 20 buckazoids, please.
Oh, do I have money?
Thank you so much for shopping with us, sir. Do come back soon.
How many buckazoids have I got? 39. Oh, cool. Bumfluff said, "Yeah." Oh, you spoiler alert! I was going to say that in the actual thing. Yeah, that burger game in Monolith Burger, I made a McDonald's replica for 3 in a computers in school. Alright, so you played this game up to the... Like, did you finish this game? Space Quest 4?
Gazing at the wastebasket, your impulse, nay, your very instinct, nay, the very fibers of your being, scream out for you to pick up that garbage. But you're too busy.
No, I'm not. Where's my vaporizer?
Touching anything. You resist those inbred Leave the kid alone. He's total...
Uh-oh. Dude, what are they doing here? Uh-oh. Ouch.
Smoking is bad for your health.
He just put a hole in me. Astro Chicken music. Yeah, I was hoping to play Astro. Oh, damn it.
This is the sub.
I was hoping to play Astro Chicken.
Sit down.
But the sequel police ruined those plans, didn't they?
Comfy.
Let me go.
I just wanted to see Zondra again.
I've a...
Ah, there. I was scratching my head. I thought I was going to die.
Desperate.
Zip. Kaboomskis. Our hero. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this. I love that bit.
Wasn't he well? I no.
Skip. Skippity skip skip.
Meanwhile.
Skipper. Oh, come on, Vohol. I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
Skip. Skip it. The Galaxy Galleria. I said that again. That's the second time I said that. Now I'm going to save it so I don't have to say it again.
Sail!
They don't say look girls, or is that just because of the version of the game? Also, before, I forgot to do this.
You pick up the ATM card.
Woot! And save. On this one, because I don't know if that's the wrong code. I don't know if I've got the wrong code. And then it's not going to let me use this code.
You
I'll
play.
try.
You play.
Oh, red.
You obviously don't resemble a blonde woman. What a surprise.
I had a haircut. Yeah, we're not going into Hurt So Good yet. We're not going into Monolith Burger yet. We're going into Big and Tall.
Lip.
There is.
I'm sorry.
I.
Skippity skip skip skip.
You change your clothes. You step.
That will.
You talk to. You
Wait, what
can't.
does this do? What does this do if I try to use this?
I am sorry, we do not accept ATM cards.
ATM? That's so 90s.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sir. Now I have shoes and pants.
Hiya, hun. I'm Maybot, fashion consultant to the Cosmos. What can we, do with you today?
Well, this is kind of hard to explain.
Oh, let me guess. You want something for someone very special. Someone who died to get the latest in high galactic fashion. Are we right, or are we right?
We're right.
Okay. What size does she take?
Oh, 38.
Oh, I don't think we're right about that.
I'm I'm not sure, but she's built about like me.
Is she? A likely story. Good thing for you, I can keep a secret, sweetie. I'm sure this will suit that special someone's needs. It's all the rage. I suppose you'll want to try it on now. Here, use this dressing room. And honey, if your special someone needs a wig, this one should look pretty good on you. Very lovely, honey. It's made for you. Would you like us to wrap it up? Or would that special someone prefer you to wear it home?
I think I'll wear it home.
Just what we thought. That will be 60 buckazoids, sicko.
Sicko? That's Wilco.
Are you in need of an auditory exam or what? Pay up, pal.
Uh-oh. I've only got 30 but 39 buckazoids left.
It would serve. You can't use that here.
No money.
You should know by now that you can't just take things without paying for them.
Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Alright then, guess where we gotta go? Oh.
Sorry, but the crowd completely cleaned out my stock of Sierra software. The only thing that's left is boring home and business application software, along with a few inferior games. But feel free to look around anyway. If you're here to return something, forget it. We have a strict no returns policy. I'd like to help you out, guy, but you know how corporations are.
What do we got here? The Space Quest 4 hint book.
Didn't find anything you...
I did.
The two guys from Andromeda's latest sci-fi comedy, Space Quest 4, will give you hours of frustration unless you have this hint book. Want to know how to get the dog into the hanging basket? Want to find out how to attach the melon? Buy this hint book and it all becomes obvious. You'll hit your head and say, boy, how stupid could I have been? A moron could have figured this out. I must be a real dimwit, a pathetic nimno, a wretched, idiotic excuse for a human being not to have figured out these simple puzzles in the first place. Try it and see.
Woohoo! 5 buckazoids. What a bargain.
I see you've made a selection from our box of slop, bargain bin. Thank you.
Woohoo! Now we gotta go make some money. Oi! There he is, the manager. Yeah.
I'd like, We're out of it. We're out of everything, including employees.
Cardio Roger, that's right. Oh, help wanted.
Would you like to apply for a job?
Sure. Here? I'd rather not. Yes, I'm hard up for cash.
You would, huh? Well, this is the greatest opportunity you've ever had, kid. Benefits up the wazoo, and if you stick with me half an hour or so, I'll make you my assistant manager. Now, how would you like that?
Half an hour,
Gee,
yes,
thanks.
please.
Warning, the following sequence contains explicit arcade action and is not recommended for die-hard adventure players, the arcade squeamish, or those with poor to non-existent motor skills.
That's me. But I love a challenge.
This is so easy, a human could probably do it. Burger comes out of the oven. Drop on your lettuce, your pickle, squeeze on your mayo, squirt on your mustard, on goes your ketchup, top it off with your sesame seed bun. You make 'em my way, and if you mess up enough times, you're out of here. Got it? If you need to know how to run the assembly line, read the sign. Just click it with the mouse or press R.
Slow speed. Instructions on the Master Burger. This notice must be posted wherever the Master Burger 2000 is. The hand cursor must be active in order to pick up and install condiments. Up, down arrow, switch between condiments and burger. No, that's not necessary if you have a mouse. Moving up and down switches between the condiments and a burger. Okay. How could I not play this when I was a kid? It's so easy. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a bit. Oh, I need a bun. Oops, that was close. Almost forgot the bun. Here is Bumfluff's Burger Training Simulator. $1. Nice. Lettuce does not go first. What's wrong with this guy?
You can't do...
Oops. Should be pickle sauce, then lettuce. Alright, I made $3. Well,
keep your hand...
Woo! MSOP. Mustard sauce, onions, pickles. Oh, right, yeah. He's putting the wrong...
Keep your hand...
He's putting the wrong sauce on first, too. Although, when did mayo go on? Mayo? Big Owen loves chicken patties.
Keep your hand...
I'm giving away McDonald's secrets here.
Don't
mess with it. I don't know how much money I need. How much money?
Can't.
How much money did I need?
Don't.
Well, that's why I know don't mess with it so well, because he says it when you do it here.
You can't.
When you make a mistake here, he says, don't mess with it.
You can't.
$12.
Don't.
Oh dear, that's a bit fast.
Keep your hand. You can't.
Ah! I think I need to slow it down.
Don't.
No, not yet. I can still do it at this speed. Come on, $15. It's $1 per burger. That's pretty good. Holy moly.
Don't.
Oh, I'm gonna have to slow it down now. That was the maximum.
You can't.
Nope, I can do it. Oh. No!
Keep your...
Too fast for me. No, but it's faster. That's the fastest I can do. I promise I'll come back and do all these mini games later and try and do them. Oh, that's right. Crap, I forgot that I was going to do that. I was going to save it. Oh, that's too slow. Cheat mode. Whoa. What? I can't do it at max speed. It's the difficulty level that you choose. How fast can you do it?
Don't.
Max speed would just go straight off the end.
You can.
It's getting faster on its own. I'll put it up a little bit more. $23. Oh, so didn't I have it on this fast before? Oh yeah, that's too. I can't do it that fast. Bumthuff says, "Why not?" to my "I can't do it at max speed." It's because I'm a noob. I'm not able.
Keep your hand.
Ah!
You can't. Keep your hand.
Oh, how much was the dress? That's how much money I need.
Keep your hand.
Oh, no one wanted to stay and watch me play burger mode.
You talked to.
Oh,
You'd better.
Crap! That wasn't my fault. It changed me.
You
Oh
can't.
no! Oh no! Oh. Oh, you can't change the speed when it's moving the burger.
You can.
I bumped the right click, which changed my hand to the speech mode. Does it keep getting faster? Is it still getting faster, or is this the max speed? And can I leave and then come back to work later?
You can't. You can't.
Man, so many people ordering burgers.
Don't. You can't.
$38.
Keep your. You can't. Keep your. Keep your. Don't.
It was 60? Oh man. Thanks for looking it up. I get 60. I have to play this until 60 Buckazoids? Wow. That's such a long sequence. I think I'm at the max conveyor belt speed now. But not the max game speed.
Keep your... Don't... Don't... You can't... You can't...
You have to make 60 burgers. That's why they put in the option to not play them at arcade mode. What is your PoE character? I'ma make some one. The same. I'ma make the same one. What? A Scion? Cyclone build Cyclone.
Keep your hand.
Cyclone build Scion called Hardcore Blondie.
You can't. Keep your hand.
You're gonna make the same one as me? We're gonna have two Cyclone characters? Or you mean what server is it on? Hardcore. Whatever the Affliction. Oh, shivers, that's fast.
Keep your hand.
Hardcore Affliction. You can also make a you
can't.
Duelist.
Keep your
Duelist Cyclone. Or you can, I think there was one season someone was doing it with a Barbarian. That was why I had a Barbarian who died.
Keep your
a few days ago when I started playing it. That was one of my characters that died.
Keep your... Keep your...
I was like working in McDonald's when I was 15 years old. Except, no, it's not, because I was always in dining room. I'd be the one... The game that I would be playing is the one where I'm in the dining room cleaning the tables from all these people.
Keep your...
And I had these shoes. I had these shoes that had nails in them, and they were coming up through the bottom of my shoe. And so I used to go to work and put... I don't know why I did this. Such a dumb kid. I could have just told my parents and get new shoes. But I kept those shoes. There was nails coming up into my heel. So I'd put tissue in the bottom of it so it wouldn't stab me in the foot. I just asked for some new shoes. So dumb. What if someone asked for it without pickles? Joy Dumaga, hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm in the middle of an arcade sequence. Wow, that one was slow. Dining room. Yeah, I was on dining room service. You were the real life Roger Wilco. Yeah, the janitor. Bloody.
Keep your...
I won't mention his name here, but the manager. So rude. Or the owner, sorry. Bumfloff said, I went through my old bank statements and I saved 5k from working there. What? You earned 5k from working at McDonald's? Man, you must have worked a lot.
Keep your...
Yeah, pay for new shoes with my earnings from work.
Keep your...
We're playing Space Quest 4, by the way, Joy.
Don't.
We're currently doing the Monolith
Don't.
Burger. Bumfluff said I only need $64, so I could probably just quit now. Let's speed it up. I won't quit. I'll lose my job. How fast can you go? How fast can you go? How fast can you go?
Keep your... You can't...
Alright, make it a bit faster. Oof, that's going to be too fast. Oh, that's so fast.
Keep your... Don't...
Oh, I did it. Bumfluff says we spend it all on video
Keep
games.
your...
Yep. Not enough money for shoes because I need to play video games. Oh, look at me go. I'm going. I'm going. It's too fast though. A little bit faster. Oh gosh.
Don't... Keep your...
Pump out those burgers. Whoa, that was almost too... Alright, go a bit faster.
Don't...
Oh no!
Don't...
No! That's too fast. I earned $75. Oh, I almost did that one. Wow, how many can I fail?
You can't...
4. I can keep going. I'll get out
You
of it.
can't...
I just can't do it at that speed. That's too fast for me.
You're fired! My janitor could do a better job than you could.
Oh, I need that. That's why we need to get fired. Oh, the software store is closed.
You retrieve this...
Oops. You retrieve the cigarette butt.
Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
I'd still like to buy that dress. I'm terribly sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Well, okay. But don't try that again. If you have to be weird, fine. But we don't appreciate shoplifters, dear. I'm sure this will suit that... I suppose. And honey... Very lovely, honey. It's made for you. Would you like us to wrap it up? Or would that special someone prefer you to wear it home?
I think I'll wear it home.
Just what we thought. That will be 60 buckazoids, sicko.
You're right, Bumfluff. 60 buckazoids.
Appreciate it, hun.
Oh,
It would
still got 49 Buckazoids.
Thanks for shopping at Saks.
Thanks for shopping at what?
Nothing
Now, what's your pin? No, it's just purely facial recognition. All right, then. Balance.
You can't do. Keep your.
Oh, the buttons. 2,000 Buckazoids. Withdraw funds. Clean it out. Oh my goodness. I just took all of Zondra's money. Now I want to go to Hurt So Good. Specials. Re-shrink wrap is dealers only. Oh, okay. Back order. Discontinued.
CD.
Not delivered yet. Increasing includes how much? I don't have enough money for that one.
Pocket Pal can.
What the hell? Which plug do I want to purchase? Am I even meant to get this? Which plug, which Pocket Pal plug do I need? Oh crap, I don't know which one I need yet. Did that use up all my money? Or it didn't use up any of my money? Uh-oh.
Yes, it's a Reveal-O-Matic electric hint It would serve no. An SQ4 hint book.
Space Quest 4 hint book. I'm in a long tunnel with the light visible at far end. What should I do?
Nothing happened.
Go for it. Maybe having a near-death experience. Haven't you ever seen Poltergeist? Go into the light. The wound where the tentacled venomite ripped my larynx out keeps getting infected. Help.
It would.
Have you been picking at it again? That'll only make it worse. Have you found the iodine dispenser? Have you found the bottle of peroxide? Have you found the salt shaker? Mix all of it. Apply the mixture to wounds, scrape yourself off the ceiling and get on with the game.
You can. It would.
I can't seem to find the one-armed man anyway. Ask Bob. Who do you think you're fooling? There's no one-armed man. You made it all up, Kimball. Turn yourself in. You can't find the one-armed man, so don't bother looking. Okay, he's at the carnival. I can't hear what the two guys at the bar are saying. Have you tried typing listen to men? Oh, that's right. This is a passless game. Click the ear icon on the men. Oh, that's right. There's no ear icon. Click the eye icon on the men. That didn't help either, did it? Did you think it would? Just fooling. There's no way to hear what they're saying. That'll teach you to read ahead in this hint book. Strawberry is to sky as fire engine is to blueberry. India. Good dental hygiene. Putting the keycard into the slide in the dracometer and turning the viewfinder. I'm in the stupid time pod. Where else can I go? Where do you think? Someplace where the sun don't shine. Euland's Flats if you had the coordinates.
Oh, great. Only half the answer showed. It must be a defective hint module.
When I try to splice the vidlink cable to the Venusian holomat, I end up irradiating myself with deadly plutonium. What do I do now? Good question. So far, our best solution... Hang on a second, I've got a... Bumfluff says, oh, are you supposed to buy something in there? There's a... I don't know yet. We're not up to it yet. That was the problem. Good question. So far, our best solution is to seal yourself in a 50 by 50 foot block of concrete. Then bury yourself at least 1,500 feet deep, preferably in an unpopulated area. Avoid salt mines where the corrosion may breach the concrete. Try not to talk to or touch anybody for the next 50,000 years. There's a large slimy creature blocking the door, and the custodian's room is in the Magmethian building. It's not even a question. Okay, how do I get past the large slimy creature blocking the door to the custodian's room in the Magmethian building? What do you think he's waiting for? He's undoubtedly waiting for a custodian. If he wants a custodian, he probably needs some stuff. Some of that awful pine-scented sawdust. Give pine-scented sawdust. I've got the book on running the suborbital Surrey. What do I do with it? This one's easy. You read it. Make a note of any particularly important features and events. Did you enjoy the book? Why or why not? Explain your answer, giving examples from the text. Be brief. How many pages are there? Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 more pages. I'm in a strange room inside the supercomputer. Scary eyeball-looking things stare at me. Biomechanical bones liven up the area nicely. How do I get the door open? Use the Ovaltine, Roger. The Jaws of Life would be most helpful. Since neither of these items are in the game, try this code, 54321. Since that didn't work, try this, 6965847669. I've fallen and I can't get up. We'll call your family hospital right away, Mrs. Fletcher. I've just started the game and I've got the ampule of Megahole 256, a wad of chewing tobacco, and a can of classic DNA. What now? What now? What more did you want? Have you tried inhaling the Megahole? Have you tried chewing the wad of tobacco? Have you tried sipping some classic DNA?
You can't...
Uh-oh. Those didn't work. Put tobacco and the ampule into the can and shake. Go to the room with the defibrillator, pour the mixture in, and there you go. And then go 3 screens to the left. After the explosion, go back into the room and take the ID chip from the dead guard. Get into the pod, go to the horse's asteroid, fight the security drones, and put the ID chip into the second servo booth. Climb into the subsystem computer and use the laser rasp to access the vector panel. Cut the green and lavender wires and step back. You win. Congratulations. I install the game as per instructions and the game freezes. What am I doing wrong? Your computer room is too cold. Make sure your thermostat is set to 32. Is there a fix available for this? I walk into the first room and get the message. Oops, you tried something we didn't think of. Oops, you asked something we didn't think of. My computer has a 5.25 inch drive and this game comes in 3.5. How can I get a bigger disc? So far, there are no good methods. Don't fall for ads depicting miracle methods such as pumps, hormone pills, or injections. Your best bet is to tell yourself that it's not the size that counts. Oh, wait, did you say disc? Oh my goodness, this is a children's game.
You can't.
Obviously not. Alright, we got the hint code. Now we have to go back and get my clothes. Because I cleaned out Zondra's bank. How much money do I have? Oh crap. I think I have to reload. Because otherwise it's going to stuff me up, isn't it? I'm not doing the burger making sequence again. Oh damn it, I need clothes first.
No.
Skip.
I'm sorry.
We've got... Yes,
give me pants. Give me pants.
You changed.
That will...
You talked.
Thank...
Now go to Monolith Burger. Ah.
Yeah.
It's the...
I'd like...
Would you like to...
Gee,
Warning, the following sequence contains explicit... Oh, by the way, you're about to be fired.
You're fucked!
Got the money! How much did it give me? About 60. I think I started with... What did I start with?
You retrieve the cigar. You'd better not.
Are you sure?
You'd better.
Listen.
She said she was busy.
What?
It would serve.
Crap, what did I do?
She said.
What did I do? I skipped the
Thanks for
speech.
shopping it.
She said she... You talked...
Uh-oh.
It tastes... While enjoying this... Hey, what... These symbols look...
Didn't I? What did I do here?
Thanks for shopping it.
Oh, maybe because I don't know. I gotta do the keycard first. There's no reason for me to be a crossdresser yet.
You are...
Sorry.
The two guys.
Ah!
Yes. Nothing. An SQ. It would.
Get me back
Nothing.
up to where I was up to. Very silent,
can't-
sorry.
Nothing.
Silent viewing. We're gonna get the code, and I don't know if I need the... There was something
It
about
would-
a computer.
You can. Nothing. Oh.
This one. CID. Wait, was it CID? CIB.
It would.
It would be hilarious if they used all of these codes in following games. This one, I don't know if I need this code. Probably not.
You can't.
Alright. Now I need to get my beautiful dress.
Hiya, huh?
Well,
Oh, are we? Okay. Is she?
Alright, so she says something different.
I'm
when
sure
you...
that. I suppose. And honey. Very. Just what we.
She says
Appreciate-
something different when you don't
Thanks for
have
shopping.
when you haven't used the card yet. But I didn't see what it was because I skipped it. And now I've got lots of money. Oh wait, let's see what the pig says to this lady. To the Lady Roger.
What can I do for you, doll?
I'd like
We're out of it. We're out of everything, including employees. Would you like to apply for a job?
I can cook.
No can do. What with you being female and all.
What, you male sexist pig?
They would not be able to...
What can I...
They would not be able to make a game like this these days.
There is.
I'd like.
We're... Would you like...
You male sexist pig! He is a pig.
As you change your clothes, you think to yourself that even in drag, you still have incredible animal magnetism. Or is that just a lack of deodorant?
Thanks for shopping. It's.
Oh no, Saks is closed now. Oh, now there's a sequel police. Wait, which way is it? I went the wrong way. I should probably have saved it, shouldn't I? Ah! Get over there. Ah! Uh-oh. Stop trying to shoot me. I can't remember what to do here. Oh, I just got shot.
Hint, hitting a moving target is more
Damn it. Oh no. I should have saved it. I thought I saved it after the clothes. I thought I saved it after getting the clothes. I guess
You
not.
obvious.
Not hurts so good. Not Monolith Burger. Yes, big and tall.
Lip.
Talk to you. There it is. You talk.
I'm sorry.
We.
You change your.
That will be. Thank you.
Ah, back to Monolith Burger. No, I missed it. Oh.
Yeah.
We're out of it.
I'd like.
We're.
Chief!
Warning, the following sequence contains Oh, by the way.
I wonder if I actually spend an hour doing it, will I get to be the assistant manager? Doubtful. Went the wrong way.
Don't. You retrieve.
No, I went past it. Almost went past that one.
Hiya.
Well,
oh, are we?
okay.
Is.
Save it after I
I'm
get the
sure
money.
this. I suppose.
Or save it after I get my clothes back.
And very.
I
just what.
You talk.
Money first.
Appreciate.
Almost walked out without paying
Thanks
again.
for.
Oh, it's been 2 hours. I said I was going to do a 3-hour stream for this. To try and complete it in one session. Can I make it?
Sorry, if you're here.
A girl gamer.
Keep your hand. The two guys.
Ah!
I thought they were going to say something like, oh, you can't get that, you're a girl. Girls don't play games.
As you change.
Hey, what I just realized was she took my money for my suit, and then when I walk out of here, or when I leave the screen, and then come back, she closed. She's got my dress in there. What happens if I go this way and try and go on the... Oh, you can go on the rink without... Okay, so I don't know what I'm meant to do now. I have to get away from the sequel police and then get in the ship. Wait, I can play Astro Chicken. The Flight of the Pullet by Scumsoft. Oh crap. The new Astro Chicken game. Whoa, the dog nearly got me. Where's my score? Oh, because I'm meant to drop bombs on them, that's right. Oh, the dog. Wait, how do I egg them? Damn it, missed. Oof. Oh, bloody. Gotcha. 10. Score is 10. Oh, that was corn. 2 eggs left. What does corn do? Do they give me eggs? Right, that's Astro Chicken from Space Quest 4, guys. How the hell do I get out of it? Game over. There. Oh, right, so it was saving my score up till then. That's the new Astro Chicken. Oh dear. Oh dear, did I save it? I did save it after I got the suit. I'm going to save it again on a new save called Police. Oops. I need to get into there. Oof. Go, go, go. Alright, so they're both up there. Then I can come down here. Then get it. Yes.
An S.
So it was. Oh crap! I didn't do this. I'm in the time pod. Where can I go? CIB. UAT. Is it CIB UA small a T?
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and final.
Good job. Thank you, Joyce, for the golf clap. We have 50 minutes left on the timer before I should give up and go to bed. Whoa! Space Quest 1. Now, if you play Space Quest 1 VGA, this time machine appears when you leave the planet. Space Quest 1, the Sarian Encounter. Oh, it's closed?
The sign indicates that this establishment is not open for...
Oh, you know what? When I was playing Space Quest 1, Ouch. When I was playing Space Quest 1... Oh, I was going to say I kept trying to search the ash, but
keep
never
your...
mind.
You don't know...
I thought there was... What?
You don't know what it says, but you're sure it's not flattering.
I thought
Looks
there was
like
going to be a pile of ash that I could search here, and that's where I got the idea from, but I guess not. Whoa, what are
As you
these?
check out the Sen bikes, you wonder what kind of cheese ball would own one.
And then you remember, you did own one. What the?
At the bottom of this excavation is a small craft almost totally buried in dirt. You remember barely making it back out when the engine died. This must be the Yugo of spaceships. You wonder why anyone would bother to lock it. The old bar is still here. The smell of Coronian ale stinks up the place. The aroma leads you to remember vividly your previous visit here. You break out in a cold sweat.
Where's the...
Your attempt to get the matches failed.
Uh-oh.
Well, looky here. If it ain't Mr. Look at Me, I'm in VGA. What's the matter? Monochrome not good enough for you? What's this? 256 colors all for one little bitmapped wimp? What a waste of EGA! Hey fellas, I bet I can toss them all the way out from the bottom of the stairs. Bet you an ale.
You know what I'm gonna do? Lick their motorbike.
It needs salt.
Oh. Push their motorbike. Oh dear.
Boy, that was close. Hey, how come their bikes can go through the force field?
Because they're hovering. Well, there was one more. Oh.
Nice reflexes. Life is pounded loose from your body by the impact of the sand bike.
Oops.
Now this is a pain that'll linger. All the Bengay in Florida won't relieve this stiffness.
I don't understand what that means, but it doesn't sound good. All the Bengay in... Oh crap, I went the wrong way. All the Bengay in Florida. F, thank you. No, 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 no. Oh. And that is how you get past those guys. Okay, code. Oh, I forgot. UAT.
An S. Oh.
CIBUAT. Crap, where's the U? CIBUA. Did I say T?
The powerful quad quark drives time.
Alright, let's save that there. I don't know what to do with these guys.
The old bar.
Well, looky, what's the matter? What's this? Hey, fella.
You don't have...
So do I need good reflexes here?
Boy, that was close. Hey, how come their bikes can go through the force field?
What does this say? Honest. Honest Chinese use spaceships.
You hear a high...
Yeah, reflexes. Look at those reflexes.
Boy, that was close. You pick up the book of matches.
Woo, matches.
Hey, aren't you the guy who broke my slot machine? You owe me some money.
Uh-oh.
Well, I gotta run. My hog pod's double parked. Hey, it's been swell talking to you.
I've got money. I can give him some money.
It would serve no...
Aww. I tried. Okay, how do I get back to my ship now? Do I...
You hear a high-pitched whine from the
Uh-oh.
east.
Oh. Oops.
Nice reflex. Now
How come?
the old boy...
Well, what? Hey.
Boy,
You hear a...
What, the schnitzel?
Nice Now...
I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? Was I meant to jump the other way?
The old...
Well, what? Hey.
I gotta save it after this bit. Man, he runs fast in that bit.
boy.
Yeah, let's not watch that again. Oh, he didn't come out that time.
You pick... There is a stage here with two guys singing. They don't have time to talk right now. You hear a high-pitched whine from the east.
What?
You hear a high...
Ouch. Nice reflexes.
You hear a high...
I don't know what the... I don't know what the secret is. I got the roll where I didn't need it.
You hear a high...
get it. Why?
You pick up. You hear a high-pitched whine from the east.
Aha. I don't know why that worked, but I did it.
Boy, that was close.
Maybe because you got to leave it till later? Okay. It is crunch time. Let's see if this code works.
The powerful time and find nothing.
Oh, crap.
The powerful time and
Victory. Awesome. Oh no. So the code that I copied was the wrong code. So what you're meant to do is copy down the code from Space Quest 12, which I copied the code, but the code that I copied was from the previous save. And then I didn't save the next one. So I have to go back to here? No, I have to go back to here. Oh, freak. Can we do all of that in 30 minutes? Let's see if we can do it all in 30 minutes. Damn it!
This seems to...
Skip. Skippity skip skip skip. Learn from my mistake, guys. When you're playing Space Quest 4, save the code. I did save the code, but I didn't. I saved the first code, and I thought that it would be the same code, but it's not the same code. It must change every time. Thanks. Thanks for the level up, Joy. Thanks for the encouragement, Bumfluff. Oh, well, Joy gets to see all the start of the game now. Go, Roger.
I've just completed no sign of draw.
So this code here it is the same. Is this the code that I put in the save game?
The powerful quad quark, time, and nothing.
Is that the code I put in? Let me check.
You hear a hot.
Well, good one. Nice reflexes.
You pick. You hear a high.
Boom. So I figured out the trick. The trick is
that was.
The trick is wait till the last possible second.
The powerful time and finally.
Oh, okay. I must have put it in wrong, did I? Oh, we don't have to do it all over again. The game froze. Okay, now what?
You are unable to do anything with that now.
Oh, why? What's over here?
None of the codes you punch in seem to have any effect on the door. You can't use... You slide the conveniently pre-moistened stogie between your lips, apply a lit match, and proceed to nearly hack up a lung.
Okay.
Your innate sense of curiosity makes you wish you knew the way to open this thing.
No? Okay.
The cigar goes...
Wait.
Your innate sense of curiosity... This tunnel...
Okay.
This is the sequel... This is the sequel police dispatch monitor. At the moment, nothing is being displayed. You are unable to do anything with that now. Hey, keep... You can't use... Nothing happened.
Anyone got any ideas?
Nothing happens.
Slime?
Well, there's not much left of the lock now.
Run in. It can't be.
An S. It would serve. It would serve. It would serve. You can't use.
Okay. Oh, wait. I just thought about it. Use the cigarette thing in there. Damn it. Well, that was the wrong saved game.
You hear a...
Boom.
Boy.
Look at those reflexes on Roger.
You pick up... You hear a high...
Oh, damn it, I did it too early. That was an accidental press of the mouse button.
You hear a... Boy. You pick up... You hear a high-pitched whine from...
Boom. You can't get me.
Boy, that was...
Chin, 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 chin.
The powerful time and...
Woohoo! I don't know why it freezes there and doesn't give you the hyper mega color screen. Thank you, Joy, for the victory. Victory shout out. Alright, so we go out here. Use the slime.
Well, there's not much...
They do that again in Space Quest 5 with the acid. Then use the smoke.
You can't... You slide the... You cast the old stogie to the ground.
Now what? Oh, damn it, I should have saved it.
We're glad you could play.
I'm good. I'm great at this game. I get to do... I just really want to jump out of the way of these bikes again.
Keep your hand... You pick up... You hear a hype. Boy.
Boy, that was close. Should memorize this code by now. A question mark. A-T-A.
The powerful quad quark, time and...
His hair is so nice and neat in this shot. Bum, 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 bum. Have you seen this part, Bumfluff? Did you play this far? Or did you just see me doing the Monolith Burger
Well,
sequence.
there's not much. Hey, kid.
AC. Yeah, I'm saving it because annoying. We don't need this many saves anymore because we know that the code worked. Now matches on
You slide the-
Stogie. What?
You cast the old stogie to the ground.
Okay. Now what?
The laser beams glow in the smoky air. You can't do that. You can't. Don't.
The laser beams glow in the smoky air. And what?
Keep your hands.
Oh, wait. No? Whoops. What? Oops. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, why? One, two, three, four, five. Where? Zero, zero, one. I don't get it. Oh, Jay He. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Okay, I got that one. Oh, don't do the first one. I got the second one. No, 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 no. Ah. So Bumpuff says 1560241. Oh, 108. $7,000 DB keypad. Hellstrings, hello. Thank you very much for joining us. 7,000? No. Well, that went all the way around. Oh. I just need to do that again. Yeah! I'm saving it. I'm not doing that again. That was annoying. The smoke stayed in here for a long time, though. So there's a...
This maze...
Wait, what? What happens if we go there? Oh,
you
dear.
hear an
A freaking robot there.
You hear an electric...
It's a teleporter.
You hear an...
Oh.
You hear an elect...
Go. Oh, he nearly got me.
You hear an electronic hum. You hear an...
Hello. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
It's Roger Jr.
Oh, I got
shot. The word
shot.
laser came to mind after each of the first 6 shots, but only after the 7th blast were you
hear
convinced.
Ooh, a little more. I don't know what to do here. Hellstrings, thank you very much for your first time chat.
Don't. Slot A. Insert terminal plug here.
Are they all
You
the
hear
same?
an electronic
Square and a parallel. Oh dear.
You hear an electronic You hear
Oh. Okay. Parallel and a square. I think this is where I need to. I think this is where I need to get that terminal plug from. Ow.
Now you knew.
Is it always the same? Yep. So parallel and square. Wait. I didn't get the arcade. I don't have the code for the arcade. Oh crap. No. Let's see if I can do it this way. No. Wrong way. No, 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 no. Ah! Man, he was right on me. Where are they? There they are. Go down, go down, go down. This is real-time tapping. Oh, what is that code? Oh. Well, you know what I should do is just use the clip function. Snipping tool. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go. Whoop, nearly closed my stream. That would have been a disaster. Okay, now load. Yeah. And then go, Was it parallel and square? Oh, that's a really small screen clipping. Okay, so it's a back to front C. And then an up and down. Don't know what to call that code. And then a H. And then a T. And then an up down.
The powerful quad quark and
it worked. I used time travel to get there.
You can't.
Is the sequel police is still here though, right? I'm still gonna get attacked by them if I... if I'm not careful. Alright, hurts so good. Give me a thing. Catalog. Electronic gadgets.
Dode. See. Pocket pal.
I've got that. I need the connector. Each and every one. This one. Exit. Bye bye. Thank you for shopping. It hurts so good. Bye bye. Oh yeah, the police didn't come back to their car, suckers. They could have got out of here. Alright, now I've got to reopen this code.
The powerful time and...
Oh. Yeah, that's right. Space Quest 10 Latex Babes. But when we land, we'll be in Space Quest 4, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, 12, Space Quest 12. Save it on which game? Get out. Now time to do some hacking. Verhol's not going to be happy with me, is he? I'm about to foil his plans again. Alright. Do I use that?
You attach the plug to the...
Mm-hmm. And then use that with that.
Nothing happened. Nothing... You...
Uh-oh.
You hear an
Nothing happens. Uh-oh.
You can't...
Oh, there. Security... Oh, schnitzel, that's...
Keep your head...
How do I exit?
Now you knew he was coming, didn't you? You attach... Keep your hand.
As soon as I logged into the computer, I was like, oh, there's a robot coming after me. And I don't know if I can do this 3-hour stream every week. I think next week when we get to the next Space Quest, we'll be going back to the 1-hour stream. Oh, can I do it here?
Nothing. Don't keep your don't.
Okay.
You can't.
Wait, what is the connector for?
You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
Oh, he actually tells you which direction it's coming from.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you.
There you go. Oh,
Take a good look, Roger. Remember this poor wretched soul, for he is your son.
You hear an electronic hum approaching.
Yeah.
You hear an
Oh no.
You hear an electronic hum up.
Oh. It brought me out the other way.
You.
There's the robot.
It's the. You hear an
Oh, no. Oh dear. I want to get down here.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left.
Oh, yeah. I can probably get there. I want to go through this door. Yeah. Okay, what's out here? Made it.
Now you knew he was coming, didn't you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 didn't work. How do I know what the code is there? I didn't get Hellstring's comment 7,000 decibel keypad. Does anyone get that?
You are.
Are you still here, Hellstring? I thought 7,000
You attach the.
Might have been a code, but I don't know.
Nothing.
Okay, so it's not that. So does this computer just let me see where the robots are coming from, or am I meant to use it for something? Oh, we hit the 3-hour mark. I'm so close to the end of the game. Yep. Sorry.
You hear an Now you...
Good, there's an ad no one heard me say, Frick. I should have a death counter for this game, shouldn't I?
You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
You hear an electronic... You hear an electronic hum approaching from your right.
Ah!
Now you knew he was coming, didn't you?
Now you knew he was coming, didn't you? How do I find out what the code is for the door?
Hey, kid.
All you guys were in an ad break, I said.
You attached them.
Oh, did I say that before or after the ad where I'm not going to be able to do this 3-hour stream in future? For the Space Quest 5, I'm going to have to go back to the 1-hour stream. Okay, so the robot is there. And I need to get to here.
You hear an... You hear an... You... You... You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
Uh-oh. Oof. Okay, let's try and do this terminal.
Take a good look, Roger. Remember this poor wretched soul, for he is your son.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you. You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left.
Approaching from my left? What?
You hear an electronic hum approaching.
How do I get out that other door? Oh, there.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left.
I don't know what approaching from my left means. Oh, crap.
Now...
I don't know. I don't know how to get there. The other left.
You attach the...
He's right
You
there.
can't. You hear an.
Take a good look. Remember this.
You can't.
Wait, am I the white dot?
While you were busy staring blankly at your.
But I didn't see anything moving. I don't know how I got to that room. And I also don't know how I'm meant to know what the code is for that room.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you.
Oh, I just got there. Oh, crap.
Now,
never mind. There's only one robot. How was he there? Oop. I thought I'd made it then.
you attached. It would.
So what's the white dot? Is it a second?
You
robot?
hear an. You hear an electronic. You hear an.
No, there's two robots. Okay. Okay, I think this loop is where I get around him.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your right.
Where is it? There. Ah!
Now,
I should have waited a bit longer. Oh, I missed what you said there before, Bumfluff. You said my volume is on. Oh, my volume is on 5%, so he probably has his. Oh. Well, I turned the volume down. Does it need to go down a bit more? That was a long time ago. Oh, the gamepad clicks were just loud. Yeah, they are loud. Hmm. Oh, I nearly just turned these. Whoops, that would have been bad.
You hear an electronic hum.
Coming from where? Okay, I'm going to use this here.
You attack. You.
Uh-oh.
You hear an You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
You know what? I should have been over here. Now if I wait here. Then if I hear the electronic hum, I should be able to go, oh, fuck, it came from that way. I lucked into that room. I don't know how I can get back there a second time. I do that every time. Once I get back to that room with the keypad on it, I'm gonna save it. So I don't have to do this walking around again.
It would. You attack.
This must be me. What's the level 1? How do I get down to level 1?
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your right.
Mm-hmm. I need a terminal here. So I can see which direction he's coming from.
Now
that's not fair. What am I doing wrong?
You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you. Now.
What's ahead of me? Okay.
Hey, hey.
Not you, Roger, the door. So what do I do now?
You hear an electronic... You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left.
Uh-oh. Wait. Crap. Go, go, go. Can they come in here? Oh dear, he was there. Okay, so maybe they can walk past me there. Like if I go through this door and wait in this corridor. I said them to hurry up and go past. I need to go left.
You attach the... You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
Rick.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
I can still hear it.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you.
Now what?
It would...
Wait, is he waiting here for me?
Now you...
What if, before he comes on the screen, I get out of there? Like maybe he's waiting there because he saw me there?
You hear an electronic hum.
Nope.
You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left. You hear an electronic.
Okay, that's not working.
Now. You attack.
Take. Remember.
It would. You can't use. It would.
Get out of
Nothing.
the way. Oh crap, where's the robot? Yes. That worked. All right. He's going to patrol that tube and I'm over here. So, now, in this book, I'm in a strange room inside the supercomputer. Scary eyeball things are staring at me. Biomechanical bones liven up the area.
Nothing.
Six 965847669. How the hell am I meant to remember that? Six nine 6965 847669. 6965. Does it save it?
An S.
6965 847669. Pen and paper? No. 6965847669. Computer.
Nothing. Nothing. Hey.
6965 84 8669. Oh, that didn't work. 54321. What? Did I put the wrong code in? 6965 84. Oh, I put the wrong code in. 7669. 696584 7669. I'm in. And it's green.
Don't mess. You can't.
Oh, don't mess with it. The hell now? King's Quest. In the bin. What is that? XLIII. What's L? What am I meant to bin here? The droids. Leisure Suit Larry? Brain?
Don't.
Let's delete Leisure Suit Larry. What happens if I delete Space Quest 4? Initiating format sequence value to 5,000. I'm going to save it before I delete Space Quest 4 because that's going to be a bad idea. L is 50. What was XL? Oh my god! It stopped the game. It closed the game. Oh, I've never done that before. What does that do to my stream? Oh, XLIII is 43. The game stopped. I can't believe that. Because I put Space Quest 4 in the bin. Look. See in the supercomputer there's Space Quest 4 option. And I put that down the toilet. And it closed the game. Oh, time to format. What? Now what do I do? Did I really want to format? I deleted the robots. Maybe I shouldn't have done the format yet. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, because I'm formatting the supercomputer, killing Vohall.
Hello again, Roger.
What the hell?
It's me, your old friend, Sludge Vohall. I've taken the liberty of borrowing your son's body. I had to remove him first to make room for my mental self. His is on this disc. Say, it's most enjoyable to be in a young, healthy body, even if it's from your bloodline. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'll keep it. I guess we'll have no use for this anymore. Now it's time to settle things, once and for all. You better be careful, though. Keep this in mind. If I die while in this body, that disc will be useless. Your son will never draw another breath. And if you don't defend yourself, you will never live to buff another helmet. Come on, show me what you've got, mop jockey.
Mop jockey. Time jockey. Wait, what am I meant to do?
You were nearly thrown off the edge of the platform. Be more careful.
What am I meant to do? It says wait. Oh, you're kidding me.
Is that the best effort you can muster? All this space hero nonsense must be getting to you. You're getting old, Roger.
Uh-oh.
I, on the other hand, am enjoying the physical joys of youth.
Keep your head.
What I have to do, get down, get the disc. 960 seconds.
You can't do that. Nothing. It is the...
No, disc download. What do I do? Did it work?
Follow me. There are many things we need to talk about.
I have no idea what I did. Don't die.
I'm so... You must be very confused.
Were Volhal's words true? Are you really my son? You do look a little like me, though not as good looking.
What do you mean, not as good looking? I'm 10 times... Wait. What am I saying? This is no way to start. Yes, what Volhal said is true. I have many things to tell you, Dad. I should start at the beginning. I was born 19 years ago on Xenon. It's always been my home. The Xenon of today,
this
at least up until recently, had made great strides in managing our planet's resources. That included water, minerals, even the talent of our population.
Okay, thanks, Jake.
For so many years, we took it for granted. The creation of the first
Here's a
super biomech
political
computer was the
statement.
biggest success story in our history. When the Volhal virus was introduced and began to control the computer, a state of total chaos was created. We were unprepared for what followed as Volhal turned our technology against us. The population was quickly decimated.
Decimated!
Some of us stayed and tried to fight. Some were captured.
population was
and some
decimated.
fled the planet. When it seemed there was no hope, we thought of one last long-shot effort. That was to find the only person in history
Holy
ever
cow,
to defeat
the
Volhal.
population of their planet was wrong.
We had to
It
go
was
back
reduced
in
by
time to
10%.
find that person. You. We got there just in
I've got to
time.
make a
You had to go
emote
back
on the
in
channel
time
for
to get
Decimated.
me. Why wasn't I available in this time? What happened to me? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. There are some things I wish I could tell you, but can't. I know that's not what you want to hear. Believe me, I just can't.
Hey, if you're my son, who's your mother? My wife? Where is she? Who is she?
You sure ask a lot of questions for a janitor.
He's not a janitor. He's the savior. Whoa.
This is my mother and your wife. Her name was Beatrice. Beatrice Wankmeister. She was quite beautiful, wasn't she?
Beatrice.
What do you mean, was quite beautiful? What are you saying?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Please, I can't tell you anymore.
I don't believe all this. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter now. I have to send you back where I found you so that history will properly reflect the events which brought us to this place in time. You won't remember much. This will seem like it was a weird, fuzzy dream. I must get back to the task of contacting all the surviving citizens of our planet. We have a huge task ahead of us. Rebuilding our city and our lives will not be easy, but we will do it.
Good boy.
Once more, I have to ask you to enter the time rip. It will return you to Magmetheus in the Space Quest 4 era. Please, go now. It's time.
But we wanted to play Space Quest 12.
Dad, I'm glad I got to see you, even if only for a few minutes. Xenon owes you a lot. Goodbye, Dad.
And they'll never know it. This is a screensaver I used to have on my old computer. The Time Rippers.
So many unanswered questions. The future should prove most interesting for Roger, if he can stay out of trouble long enough to reach it.
He didn't.
We're glad you could help Roger get through it all. Thank you for playing Space Quest 4.
Scott Murphy. Oh, where is the other guy's name? Mark Crow. There he is, artist. What was the other one? Programmer, Scott Murphy. Music and sound effects, Ken Allen. I think Ken Allen is someone from the Space Quest Legends. Or I might be thinking of another name. Additional material by Josh Mandel. Wow, good work, Josh Mandel. You got your screen to yourself. Voices. Where is... Oh, Roger Wilco, Jeff Bender. Mark... Oh, what is that? What was that? What was that? Oh, that wasn't. I thought that was... Wait, where's Sludge Vohol? Scott Murphy was Sludge Vohol. Oh, cool. Mark Crow didn't do anyone, though. I wonder if Scott Murphy has always done Sludge Vohol. Oh wait, was this the first game where they spoke? Programmer Scott Murphy. Artist Mark Crow. Right, so Scott Murphy. Wait, was that? Have I already read this? Alright guys, that was Space Quest 4. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you Bumfluff for joining us. Thank you Joy Dumaga for coming in and joining us. Thank you Hellstrings for jumping in and telling me that the keypad was 7,000 decibels. And Jay He, thank you very much for coming. Looks like everyone turned out today. Thanks Jay He. And then who joined us right at the start? Before Bumfluff, Scotty Andrews. That's right. Thank you very much, Scotty Andrews. Thank you for your resubscribe 2-month subscription. It is so greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome. Bumfluff says everyone. Yeah, everyone all the regulars who usually come in and chat. Yeah, the other 130 people. But you know, all the regulators, all the regular guys who come in and interact with me all the time. The other 130 people never come on, but you guys always do. The only person we were missing was who were we missing? Oh no, Zashiki. We missed Zashiki today. Oh, who did I miss today? Bilal Tiger, that's right. Thank you, Bumcloth. Maybe next time, Bilal. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming and watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.